All right, just got in the money here. Made a huge mistake like 2 minutes ago and ended up getting my chips back. I'll show you that. Yeah, look at this. Huge mistake and then got it back. I thought it would be funny because this is a hyper turbo progressive KO. And we just got in the money. There are exactly the number of money players left. So I thought it would be funny to time how long it takes to go deep, assuming, if I happen to go deep and make a final table, or if I happen to go bust, whatever happens, I just thought it would be funny to time how long it takes, because so far the action has been fast and furious. You'll see my ride through this tournament has, mostly had some ups, but a couple of downs in there. I tripled up on my first hand, which definitely helps. So anyway, I'm not going to bother giving much detail. This thing's too fast. I got to pay attention. But yeah, it's been an interesting one so far. Oh yeah, I definitely got the top end of a cooler too earlier. I got dealt aces against kings, so, and my aces held up. So, you know, in a tournament like this, I mean, there's no folding kings in a tournament like this. So it's nice. This is the first tournament of the day too. I had a rough day yesterday. Bubbled the final table in 8 game and got a shitty cash out of it. It was like 3 times my buy-in or something, which I guess is okay, but nevertheless finished red yesterday. So there's almost nothing on the board. I mean, the payouts in this thing are pretty shitty, so basically I'm just here to gamble in this one. I'm not looking to be a super genius or anything. There isn't really room. I've noticed even more so than the 6 max hyper turbo non KOs, this thing is crazy. Like, it's just over shoving all over the place. Huge gambles being taken. People jamming, 15 big blinds with like queen 8 offsuit, and just really tough to, a lot of bullets to dodge in this thing. Yeah, so far I've been recording for just under 3 minutes and we've lost 10 players. So that's pretty extreme bust out rate. I actually had like 50 big blinds for quite a while around here. I was maintaining 50 big blinds for a significant amount of time at like 400, 800. My peak stack, I think, was 47,000 so far. And then I made just a really brutal mistake that I didn't need to make, and I stacked down a little bit. Yeah, Lily's been giving me some trouble. I feel like that was a timing tell right there. That she connected in some way with that board. I'm not sure exactly how. I don't think I'm folding here, though. Don't think I can justify that. Queen 8, Queen Jack, still half-assed likely. I think I might be good, but feels like maybe a 9. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Not sure if I would have been able to steal that. I feel like every pair was likely to call. Maybe I could jam my way out of that situation, but in a tournament like this, I mean, being all in is generally not the greatest of ideas. I'd much rather steal until my stack doesn't allow it. And specifically steal with shitty hands. Stealing with like ace 7 and king 9 and shit, I mean, you're just gonna end up getting dominated. I feel I'm probably gonna have to call the big blind if he does it. That's one way to get around that problem. I'm gonna try and make this look like kings, try and avoid having to raise. The old UTG limp. Yeah, so I save the raise is, kind of what I was thinking. If, maybe I can scare them into thinking I have a huge hand. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, and I would have lost too if I'd called. That's even more brutal. But you see what I mean? Like, this guy just instantly blasted against two people who limped in and could easily be trapping. He just instantly blasted 60,000, which was 36,000 effective. Which, you know, that's it's tough to dodge shit like that on a consistent basis. So, um, yeah, hold on one sec. Gotta make this tall. Ugh. Deuce. Do it. Fuck. Oh well. Cooler. Ugh. Yeah. Looks like this might be coming to an end real soon. I haven't hit a bounty in quite a while, I must say. It would have been good if that guy shoved. I would have had a shot at 44 cents at least. But I'm going to try and just get heads up here, I think. Hopefully Killer's afraid of Lily, and Lily just is weak. So perfect situation so far. Nice. That's my second all-in of the tournament. The first was on my first hand. Yeah, my first hand in the tournament. I get dealt 8-6 of diamonds, and one guy just instantly overshoves huge. Another guy snap calls. And for some reason, I just felt like the speed of their calls, there was something about the timing that I was like, just, those guys both have big aces. And so I called it. I'm like thinking, first of all, I didn't play this tournament to, you know, knit it up. And figuring that if they did both have big aces, that I was, you know, doing really well against those hands. And sure enough, they both had ace king. And then despite me having an advantage going in, the flop comes 7-5-4, and I flopped a nut straight. So one guy did hit a he had a backdoor flush draw, but he missed it. So that's how my tournament started. That was my first all in, and you just saw the second one. So hopefully there's no more all ins for me. There's really like nothing to gain here outside of first place, basically. I feel like overshoving is maybe my best bet right now. I'd like to try and, yeah. I was going to say, like on this hand, I would have tried to make it maybe 54 or something and try to steal that big blind / just, you know, get him in with Jack 7. But I feel like the best option here is to just blast it. Be the crazy one. More so than usual. No, he would have made it. Never mind. Yeah, like I don't even know how to act here. If KR Deck, the chip leader there, that's playing everything, if he jams it, then I'm calling. But anybody else, I'm not sure. I suppose there's such a high steal percentage. It's kind of like not mandatory, but. Yeah, against two players, no thanks. Oh, yeah. That's, would have lost both. Step 1, don't get all in. Step 2, everything else. That's my tournament philosophy in a nutshell. In KOs, it's a little bit different. Although I guess not really. The trick is you don't get all in. You know, you get them all in. But right now my bounty is too attractive to expect anybody to fold ever. So I might as well try to save it. And if he checks, we get a free card. And if not, I'm calling it off anyway. So now in this case, that's different. Hit a king. But my bounty's too attractive to expect anybody to fold. Which, you know, good thing I made the best hand. But that's my second at risk, or third at risk rather. So I'm already like gambling like a maniac in my opinion, compared to usual anyway. Usually it's like, you know, my first all in is my last because I tend to, you know, play safely, I guess. It doesn't look like it all the time, but again, my bounty is just too attractive that I like this guy's not going to let me get away with anything, I don't think. I'm actually gonna like half-ass slow play this. I think there's a decent chance that's a steal attempt. Now I don't care, but hopefully it wasn't a steal attempt. I guess it was. That's interesting. I guess I could have checked it down. But I'm pretty sure, given the action and the bet sizing on the flop, I think that was complete error, like ace-7 or king-5 or something. King-10 maybe. Good thing it wasn't jack-10. In any case, I could really use a break. This thing has been fast and furious. These things fucking make your heart pump, man, I swear. There's a break in 5 minutes, and I'm like probably an underdog to make it to the break, which is pretty sick. 20 big blinds is huge, though. The average right now is about that, 21 big blinds. So this is actually substantially deeper than a hyper turbo normally would be at this stage, which is interesting. And this guy checks. I feel like he might have ace queen again. I'm gonna play sheriff here on one street and probably another. Oh, he had a 9. Damn. But yeah, 60, whatever, 66. Yeah, so 22 big blinds. I mean, that's really deep for these things. I play a lot of these things, and I tend to go pretty deep in these things on average. And yeah, this is really, really high average stack for this, you know, 376 players. Usually by now it's like, average would be maybe 36 to 40 or something like that. And, you know, there'd be a lot of people like this with just 3 big blinds. I'd be a lot higher on the leaderboard with 45. Yeah, this guy's relentless. He's playing so correctly for the game type, though. That's totally how you're supposed to play these, is just get in there and do not slow down ever. This guy has a little throw up face. I wonder if he folded better, like 10s. Yeah, like these spots, you know, you gotta sweat these, and when you don't, like, just pair 4 is good. Like, it's so sick. Now I've got 11 bigs. Ugh, average is 70. It's getting pretty dicey in here, man. I do have a decent bounty total, though, so I mean, I can't complain. Plus, there's at least $2.30 coming to me, so this is a decent return, no matter what. And I am gonna put it all in here. That's what I expected to be in terms of favorite. Yes, that's good. Right before the break. I'm tempted to leave like now. So that's all in number 4 of this tournament, or at-risk situation number 4. I did feel like I was probably 70%, and if not 60-40 against whatever kind of 2 non-dominated cards. But still, I mean, even 70%, it's like it only takes 1, man, when you're all in. So yeah. Meanwhile, we're at 14 minutes on this video, and we've eliminated 32 players since I started recording, which is pretty wild. Yeah, Jesus. I feel like the small blind is probably in tilt mode right now because he just lost a bunch. So I don't think steals are getting through. They did. Damn. Maybe I should have done it. I really feel like steals are not getting through with this guy. Until this guy either goes broke or chips up. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's going to tighten up. It's nice to see that he's opening to 84 rather than all of it. That's a lot more playable. I can afford to see a few flops with this stack, so Oh, just got a little pay bump, 57 cents. Just, yeah, pair sevens, all of it. Oh shit, now, yeah, this is one of the grossest spots possible in a KO. Like, somebody's gonna do something crazy here, almost for sure. There's $1.54 on the line. I hope this guy shoves. Like, I really hope this guy shoves. Yeah, I did not hope that this guy shoves, though, because that's brutal, because now I have to give up my chance at 154. But I'm playing for first here. I'm not playing for, you know, a little bit of a KO. They chop it, and I would have lost. So, whatever. I think that was the right decision. Even if I hit, it still would have been a bad gamble in that spot. Can't blame that guy for jamming King Queen. That was a pretty good situation for him. Oh, nice. Within 1 minute. Sweet. I could really use a smoke break right now. I forget when I regged. Let's check. 20. Yeah, so I've been playing for like 45 minutes straight, which in a hyper turbo is like the equivalent of like 3 hours in a normal tournament. So, or two and a half hours in a normal tournament. So it's like the stack movement that you feel. It's like so insane. I don't know. Sweet smoke break. All right. Yeah, I just realized my chip graph is probably funny. That's my first. Oh, look at that! 2 average bounces. A break up, and now I'm back below because the chip leader is just crushing everybody. But I'm happy with that comeback. I mean, I was down. It just occurred to me while I was outside that I was down to, I think, like 10,000 or something not long ago. So happy to be still in it. I mean, these things are so fast that it can all go wrong in a matter of seconds. And I was also thinking that I'm probably not going to play this tournament type again. Or if I do, it's going to be for fun and definitely not for money. I feel that the EV in this tournament is terrible. Compared to, like, in a regular hyper turbo, it's decent because if you get rolling, you can really crush people, and there's more predictability to it because people don't make these insane moves that they do to collect bounties. And they tend to play a little bit safer. And on top of that, it's, you know, your payout is not dependent on cards. In a normal hyper turbo, you can do a lot of stealing. You technically, to win any tournament, only have to have the best hand once. And in order to make money in this tournament, you have to have the best hand a lot of times. And so the luck factor is way, way higher in something like this compared to any other regular tournament that's not a KO, but especially to a hyper turbo. So that said, even though, you know, I'm doing okay in this one, I'm not really a fan of the structure, the payouts. What am I guaranteed here? 2E7. Yeah, I'm getting like $6 back from this, which is not bad. It's a lot more than I expected to when I bought in, that's for sure. Especially when I was all in with 8 high on my first hand. But I don't know anybody at this table except for Bad Boy. So I'm gonna play tight for a hand or two. Yeah, so basically the only way to make money in this tournament is to win. To finish first. Not second, not third, first. And like even this, the turn wasn't a spade, but like, you know, it's not that easy to sweat those. Aces against A6 is not as like easy as it normally would be, you know. Because it happens so often, those spots. Meanwhile, this guy just jumped into second place. And, you know, he could have easily gone broke instead. This is an interesting pot. It's so much fun to watch, but I hate being involved. That's why I recorded, because I was like, all right, there's going to be something interesting to look at, regardless of, you know, how I do. Oh, I might have to call Bad Boy. Yeah, I'm gonna call if this guy gets out of the way, which he doesn't. $2. Do I take the shot here? I don't think so against two players. Fuck. Dominated both ways. No 10. Nice. 8. Just, you know, there's a great example. Ace King against Ace 8. It's supposed to be easy, 70-30, but when you're all in, like, it's pretty sick, man. I don't know. Meanwhile, I haven't won shit in bounties in quite a while. And I don't really think it's likely to happen unless I make a move here. I've got a couple hands to think about. The ante is pretty high as usual. It's a quarter of the big blind. So each round is very expensive. Right now it's 17.5 per round. Or 16.5 per round, rather. So basically, like any high suited connector, most pairs, most aces, it's probably going in. I would like to be able to put a small steal out there, but I feel like my bounty's even still too high, even though it's only $2, which is the second lowest at the table. My stack / bounty ratio is just, it's too attractive. So right now it's like play tight mode. I'm probably going to have to be at risk in order to do anything cool here. But you never know. I mean, two guys could go broke on the other table. I guess I should maybe open that up, actually. No, I'm going to focus here. Never mind. Yeah, like my deuce was potentially good. Unless Katika calls. This guy's pretty relentless. He's been playing pretty good. Pretty well. 980 in bounties. That's pretty solid. Plus he has like more than 2.5 times the second place chips. Gotta love this guy's position. And this is a bit dangerous, but I feel... yeah, this is probably going to be a raise and take it. Maybe not. His lead is a bit suspect. And he just snaps it with ace high. Like, that's what I mean. I didn't get a chance to look at the percentages there, but, like, those kinds of calls happen a lot. And I was just talking about it, which is interesting. Because, like, you can't... you know, that's supposed to be I raise and the hand's over. And he's taking a shot with one over, which... I'm not criticizing or anything. I'm just saying that shit happens. And now I've been at risk 5 times in this tournament. Which, you know, no matter what the percentages are, if you get it in with aces against ace-7 5 times in a row, like, you're still probably a dog to win, to stay alive. Actually, that might not be true, but... oh, set against ace. That's so cold. Now we're hand for hand on the final table bubble. What's the average here? 14. Not bad. 141. In 2 minutes, that'll be 14 blinds. The play has definitely slowed down here. I've been recording for 23 minutes of gameplay, and we've eliminated 39 players in that time. Yeah, I guess we'll open the other one. See what these guys are doing. Yo, don't tell me you're stalling on a fucking hand-for-hand bubble again. Call him. Damn it. Ah, shit. I hope Katika doesn't shove, because I don't think I can fold. Somebody else shoves, I can fold. Ah, should I, though? Is the question. Probably not, but I'm going to. Oh. Alright, final table. Yeah, let's just set the tone right away. I mean, it's time to chip up. The ladder, like the money, is not really relevant. Yeah, I'll gladly take that. Buy myself a round. Yo, buying yourself a round in this shit is like pretty huge. So that's cool. I was down to 10,000 with I don't know how many players, but making the final table from that chip position is definitely above expectation. Especially after having been all in, I think 4 times since then. I know it's 5 total. I'm not exactly sure when they happened. Oh, wow. And they give me a walk? Jesus. Getting lucky. So this is cool anyway. I'm happy with this finish already, regardless. I've been doing really not badly. That's the thing. I feel like I'm getting amazing starts every tournament. I get up to, or not every tournament, but like literally like 35% of the time, I'm getting up to whatever 8-10 times my starting stack, and a lot of those times I'm ending up in the chip lead as a result. And I've just been like min cashing, and things have been just spiraling downward consistently. I bubbled a couple of final tables. This is actually my first final table since I finished second in that hyper turbo, which was brutal. So I'm okay with the situation right now, I think. And right now, if nobody raises, I believe I'm going to open and hope that Katika shoves. I should maybe just blast it myself, but if I had aces, this is what I would do to try and leave the door open with Katika. Didn't work out that way, but... Oh, that's sick. What a gross squeeze, man. Such a good squeeze. 70,000. He folds an ace. Interesting. Alright, so we're back to shove or fold mode. Took a shot. I was really hoping there, what I was trying to set up was that Katika jams and everybody realizes the door's open for me. Maybe that was too high level for this tournament. I don't know. But it seems more likely that I'll make money by bounties at this point than I will by laddering up. So laddering up is not at all my consideration. My first priority is finish first, but if I have to take any risks, I want to take risks trying to get bounties, which there aren't very many available. It's basically just Katika. If I could get a couple of chips, I could have a chance at this guy. Especially if he folds the next hand and doesn't win this hand. Pretty multicultural final table. There's only 2 flags from the same country. Oh man, my favorite hand. I'm trying to think right now, like, what do I do with jacks? Or I guess it's just snap shove. And hope I don't get coolered, which... See, I'd love to be in the big blind with the hand that I had. Oh, that's an interesting squeeze. Reshove. So this guy doesn't fuck around very much, I've noticed. He takes a lot of shots. It would have been great if that guy went broke, though, because I would have skipped my big blind. It would have been great. Oh, you bastards. I don't know. I don't think I can justify this, even if small blind folds. Yeah, no. Oh, that's good. Oh, he hits a 3, too. Nobody goes broke. Nice. Nobody goes broke. No, wait, that's actually not great for me, I guess, right now. Especially with this guy calling immediately. Oh, shit. Big pot. Ace or 5. Queens hold. Nobody goes broke. Wow, that was that sure balanced everything out. These guys are playing pretty fast, though. I don't normally, play tight in these kind of tournaments, but this is a spot where it's kind of warranted. That guy's gone now. One representative from each country. It's super expensive to fold, though. 3,000 is really not a joke. I think by 50,000, I'm going to start basically blind shoving. Because at that point, I have very, very little to lose. Okay, yeah, this is the spot. I was going to say Kiwi in Japan would be a good target to try to steal from. But with King Jack, I mean, I'm not waiting longer than this. If it happens here and, I get snapped off, then so be it. Yeah, definitely saw that coming. Hopefully, 60-40. Yes. Whew. Sixth all-in. That's so ridiculous, man. Normally, 6 all-ins takes me like 4 tournaments. Or 6 tournaments. Or even 8 tournaments if I win 2 of them. But, yeah, that's ridiculous, man. To survive 6 all-ins, I don't know how you guys play, man, but that is not normal operating procedure for Team Casper. Meanwhile, this final table is actually kind of taking a long time, which sucks because the blinds are just, it's going to be 10-20 in 3 minutes, which is sick. I mean, this is the point. In fact, I might... Or no, deal making doesn't make sense here. Never mind. God damn it. I wanted to do that. Folding King 10 hurts with this many chips. That might have been a mistake even. Against this guy who's proven to be a little bit psycho. Meanwhile, this guy, the UK guy, he's been kind of tight when it comes to calling. So I think I'll be looking for spots to 3-bet jam or just open jam against him. I don't think this is one of them, though, because I have the chips to wait a bit. I really would like to give myself a chance to pick up something valid. Yeah, that's probably it. If somebody min opens... shit. He's going to call, though. That's the problem. There's 0 fold equity. So, hopefully I get to rep it. Nice. Fold equity possible. Please fold, please fold, please fold. Everybody fold. Just fold, just fold. Don't make me hit a flush. You probably don't have aces. Sweet. That's a huge step in the right direction. I'm glad I didn't shove that pre-flop, because the dude that opened, Killer Crook, I feel like he's in no fold mode. If he puts chips in at all, he's going to call the rest. We saw him reshove very quickly with Queen 9 suited earlier, and I feel like that's good evidence that he's not going anywhere once he puts chips in. And meanwhile, this final table is turning into an insanely close race. There's like 6 big blinds between first and fifth. Here's another crazy situation. Just king on the river, Yeah, I don't even want to get involved. I maybe should have thought about this guy. Yeah, there's gonna be a war that breaks out. Once this guy goes all in. $5 bounty, that's bound to attract some attention. The bust out rate has been a lot slower than expected, though. I'll say that much. Hopefully, Tutti Morti Matt, what? Where's he from? Italy? Hungary? No. UK. Nope. 10-20. So just please give me something. Yeah, that's good enough. Everybody fold. Everybody fuck off. Killer's gonna jam. Shit. Is the door open here? Yes, it will be. Fuck, I wonder if he planned that. I'm going to take the risk that he doesn't do it. Oh, like he's for sure going to jam it when I check. There's no way he's giving up. I'm so tempted to shove right now. But he might have sixes or something. Alright, I'm happy I didn't now. Hopefully I can get the small blind to call. This does look kind of steely. Katika fold. Fuck off. Thank you. Hold. Ooh, one outer. Yes, please. $5. That was huge. Now I'm the guy with the bounty everybody wants. Yeah, that was actually pretty huge there. Five something. That's 2 pay bumps almost. Yeah, that's probably a winner. I just folded. I feel kind of sick about that other hand. Oh, I forget what I did. Oh yeah, ace-5. I feel like that was not necessarily a huge mistake, but it was definitely like not optimal. Yeah, killer might jam on me here. I don't know what I'm doing in that case. Average stack is dwindling pretty fast. I think I'm going to try to find a better one than that. That was probably a nit fold. Because now I'm forcing myself to gamble. Yeah, looking back, I think I don't like that fold. Oops. There we go. Got rid of another. Makes it a bit easier, although more expensive per round. Or per average hand. Well, I'm looking at a good cash right now anyway. 21, almost 22 coming to me regardless of what happens. So, can't be upset about that, but obviously every time you get more money in a tournament, you forget how much you wanted that little piece that you just got. So it's like, you're never satisfied with whatever's going on, you know? Yeah, the more this continues, the more I regret folding that ace-9, I think. Killer, oh, nice. This is perfect. Yeah, I'll take that. I was expecting to get reshoved on there. A walk is pretty sweet too. I'll pay that forward. Nice. I think this is the only way I can play this. Ugh. Yes. That was dodgy. Okay, so I have to either be eliminated next or win the tournament. I swear to God, if I fucking finish second in another KO. Like, all my second places in the last couple of years have come in KOs. I don't think, in fact, that I've ever won any kind of KO. Let me think. I'm kind of distracted right now, but I really don't think I've won a KO. I know I finished second in like 5 of them or something. It's so gross. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot at whoops. Yeah. See if anybody wants to look at numbers. I've never looked at the deal making numbers in a KO before. See how this guy reacts to limps. I'm expecting a shove, but I'd like to know for future. Oh, pot. That's interesting. Or not quite pot. 3.5. Thing is, I really don't want to let these guys run away with it, especially not Killer. He's going to be a pain in the ass, heads up, if I get there. I feel like this guy might have ace 3-ish. I don't think it's ace 3 now, by the way, when I bet that. I think it might be similar to my hand. 6-4, 6-8, something like that. I'm glad I got away with that one. And, do I make the move here? I mean, Killer's probably going to call us both if I do it. I think I might have taken too long. No, I'll take that. I don't mind. Especially not now. Yes. Alright. Let's operation not fucking finish second. There's quite a bit of bounties left too. It's like $30 or something. See if this guy responds. He's Brazilian. Sorry, buddy, I don't speak Portuguese. I feel like my question's kind of weak too. It's like signifying fear, even though it kind of isn't. But right now I have everything to lose and very little to gain, other than money. Oh, he says no. Alright, let's see what this looks like. Because I want to try to figure out how much is left in the KOs. That's the answer that I can never figure out. Okay, so there's no such thing. So yeah, there's just absolutely nothing. So you absolutely have to play for the KO, which is interesting. Thanks. That's interesting that this guy just had no interest. I wonder if he knows that we can't chop the KOs. Nice. If I get a 2-to-1 lead, I'm pretty sure I'm going to start blind shoving. This is good enough. I want to try and put him on his heels a little bit. He's probably going to reciprocate though, and start shoving back. Yeah, this is blind shove territory, I think. Yes. Oh, the monkey is off my back in fucking KOs. Yeah, see, $36 in bounties. We're gonna check the video after, but 36.90 in bounties. I do not understand where that came from. I really don't. It was like 14. I had 14 and he had 6, and now all of a sudden I have 36. So anyway, sick finish, man. That's great. I guess looking back, folding that ace-9 was not too bad after all. But hey, it's like 10:30 a.m. and I already booked a win today, so looks like we got some money to play with on Sunday. But anyway, yeah, it's 46-minute recording from 47 players left to game over, which is pretty sick. But yeah, I'm definitely smiling ear to ear right now. I'm super stoked. Here, I'll bring up my thing so you can see what it's been looking like lately. Well, hold on. I haven't updated it for today, but I started today with a $55.74 bankroll. And, you know, after today, obviously it's going to be a lot bigger, plus 60-ish. So I'm above 100 now. But you can see that I had 3 red days here, including one where I almost lost 10% of my account in one day. And these 3 red days, including this green day up here, are basically just everything since I finished second, has been just really, really frustrating. It's like I get close and then I choke or something goes wrong, whatever. You know, it's just like I put myself in such great position and then something happens, whether it's me making a mistake or me getting coolered or, you know, some crazy circumstance with the cards. I just have not been able to find traction. So even though, you know, the one I just won, that's a crapshoot. I mean, I'm happy to get the monkey off my back in terms of KO tournaments, and I'm happy to finally win one, even though it was a small one. You know, this is a huge bankroll boost. It's more than 100% today, so that's great. It's my second day over 100% return. And I'm still only in for $12.63. So I'm up close to 1,000% in the account now once I update it. In fact, I'll just do that right now. Yeah, so I'm up 862% in the account so far, which is not bad given that I've been playing for 27 days. And today was 118% return on equity in the account. So more than doubled my balance today, which feels good. Gives me a few options in terms of what I can play next. And so I'm definitely looking forward to doing something else cool. I hope you enjoyed this recording. That's going to be it for me. And see you guys next time.